Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll provide comprehensive coverage of entering and editing text and mathematics in scientific workplace. Our goal is to equip you with all the necessary knowledge and skills for effective content entry. We'll begin by understanding how scientific workplace differentiates between text and mathematics and the methods for entering them. We'll then enhance our content entry skills by utilizing the symbol panel toolbar, fragments, and automatic substitution. By the end of this video, you will have gained a comprehensive understanding of how to effectively enter and edit both text and mathematics in scientific workplace. Let's get started. To begin, let's explore how text and mathematics is differentiated in SWP. When you start the program, any input you enter is initially treated as text by default. You can verify the input mode by checking the Text and Mathematics button in the standard toolbar. In text mode, a capital black T is displayed. To switch to the math mode, you have a few options. You can press the insert key or use the keyboard shortcuts Ctrl T or Ctrl M. Upon switching to the math mode, you will notice a capital red M indicating that you are now in math mode. Let's now type some text and mathematics to better understand the distinction between them. In text mode, enter the following. Following are the members of the family of linear functions. Press enter to move to the next line, then switch to the math mode and enter f of x is equal to x. Move to the next line and in math mode type f of x is equal to x plus 1. You will observe that the text appears in black while the mathematics is displayed red. In text mode, alphabetic characters are upright. However, in math mode, they are italicized. Numbers are displayed upright in both modes. In text mode, you can enter space using the space bar. However, in math mode, the program automatically adjusts the spacing within the expression according to the international standards. The space bar in the math mode is utilized to jump to the next object. For instance, if the insertion point is located before the variable x, pressing the space bar will move the insertion point after the x. This is how SWP distinguishes between text and mathematics. Now let's proceed to our next section where we'll utilize the symbol panels toolbar for inputting. The symbol panels toolbar in SWP provides buttons associated with panels containing various symbols and characters. These panels enable to input mathematical, Greek, or Unicode symbols easily. Let's look at a simple example of using the symbol panel toolbar to input symbols and characters. We'll create the expression alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 180 degrees. We can use the three different methods to input characters and symbols. Using the associated button in the symbol panel, utilizing keyboard shortcuts, and employing the text commands. Let's explore the three methods while typing the expression mentioned previously. To input the letter alpha, click the corresponding button available in the lowercase Greek letter panel. Then type plus. Now we'll use keyboard shortcut to type beta. Press Ctrl G B to input beta. Here note one thing. Release the keys Ctrl and G before pressing B. Again type plus and now we will use the text command to enter gamma. Press the Ctrl key and type gamma which is the command to write gamma. To know tag commands for common characters and symbols, check the link given in the description. Next, type is equal to sign and write 180. Now, to put degree sign, go to the Latin 1 panel and click the degree option. This is how we can input symbols and characters using the symbol panel toolbar. There are few more things we can do with the characters and symbols. You can input accented and negated character directly from the symbol panel toolbar. If you want to add accents or negation to the characters you have already typed, you can edit their properties. To edit the property of a character, access the Character Properties dialog box by pressing Ctrl F5. Furthermore, if your keyboard has a numeric keypad, you can use it to enter ANSI characters. For more details on how to do this, please check the video link provided in the description. Now let's advance to our next technique for entering text and mathematics in SWP, which involves the use of fragments. Fragments in SWP are pieces of frequently used information stored in .frg files, which can be easily imported into a document when needed. The program comes with numerous predefined fragments, and you also have the option to create your own custom fragments. A fragment can contain both text and mathematics. To import a fragment into your document, you can go to the File menu and use the Import Fragment option. Alternatively, there's a simpler way to access the fragments using Fragment drop-down list. Press Alt-4 to open the fragment pop-up list and then click the name of the fragment you wish to insert. For instance, there is a fragment for error function. When you will click on it, it will display the corresponding error function in your document. Another quick way to insert a fragment is by pressing the Control key and then typing the name of the fragment. For example, there is a fragment named SWP in the list. Pressing the Control key and typing SWP will display the text saved in the fragment within your document. Now let's understand how to create your own fragments. Let's type "this is a fragment." To save it as a fragment, select the data you want to save as fragment and use the Save Fragment option in the File menu or the Save button in the Fragment toolbar. A dialog box named Save Fragment appears. Here give a suitable name to your fragment. Let's name this fragment as Test. Then press the Save button. Now if we go to the list of the fragments, we'll see our fragment. We can also delete a fragment. To delete a fragment, press Alt Fm. A dialog box will appear. Then select the fragment you want to delete and press the Delete key. The fragment will be deleted. This is how you can create, use and delete the fragments. Now let's explore our next technique, which is automatic substitution. Automatic substitution is a special technique used to quickly input mathematics by replacing specific sequences of letters or numbers with predefined mathematical expressions. When this feature is turned on and the input mode is set to mathematics, the program automatically replaces the defined sequence with the corresponding expression. To access the automatic substitution dialog box, press Alt-L-T. In this dialog box, you can view a list of predefined substitution as well as create, modify or delete your own substitution sequences and expressions. To define a new substitution, you need to input the sequence in keystroke input box, which should only contain alphabets and numbers. These sequences are case sensitive. Then in the substitution box, you should type the valid mathematical expression that should replace the sequence. Once the substitution is defined, save it by pressing Save button and then close the dialog box by clicking OK. For example, let's define a substitution where typing line gets replaced by f of x is equal to x. For this, type the word line in the keystroke input box and then in the substitution box type f of x is equal to x and then save the substitution. Now, whenever you will type line, it will get replaced if the automatic substitution is enabled. Let's try. You can see the word line is replaced. You can enable or disable the automatic substitution according to your need. To enable or disable automatic substitution, press Alt-LT to open the automatic substitution dialog box. At the bottom, you will find a checkbox to enable or disable automatic substitution. Check the box to enable it and uncheck it to disable. Once the feature is turned off, the sequence will no longer be automatically replaced. Let's again type the word line. You can see it is not changed. You can also remove a substitution. To delete a substitution, access the automatic substitution dialog box, select the keystroke you want to remove and press remove. Then press OK to save the changes. This is how automatic substitution allows users to save time and effort by defining custom sequences that automatically convert to a specific mathematical expression, making it easier to input complex mathematical notations. With this, we have moved to the end of our video. We have learned how SWP differentiate text and mathematics and how to input text and mathematics. Then we used some advanced techniques like symbol panel toolbars, fragments, and automatic substitution for content entry. For more details, check the links given in the description. Thanks for watching.